Okay, one of the main things that we've got to do in Topeka with the State Board of Education is to deal with the achievement gap. There are kids in our schools that aren't learning math and science and the basic ways to write and communicate with English. So it's extremely important for me to make sure that our kids that are having difficulties in those areas have a chance to really excel and come out of with a high school diploma that means something, that they're able to go out and get a job and be able to do what is expected of them. Now, part of the problem we have is that the No Child Left Behind tests are all multiple choice. We have very little opportunity as teachers and board members to really look at the way in which the kids are able to apply what they know. So as much as anything, we're measuring test-taking behavior instead of their understanding of the content that they've learned. So in fairness to the teachers and the students, I'm very interested in making sure that we take a good close look at not only the tests, but what we're teaching, the content, make sure it's relevant, not only to measuring whether or not they've learned the basics, but they can apply it as well. Now another issue that goes right with that is the high dropout rate. We have a large number of kids that just give up on school. In some of our high schools and middle schools here, the number of kids that start in 9th grade drop out 40% of them by the time they get to be seniors. If they had stayed in school, they would have learned something hopefully that we'd be able to apply and get a job. But when they drop out, they become a major distraction for themselves. They don't have any employable skills, they can't get a job, they don't qualify, and they are a burden to themselves as well as to the rest of us in society. The fact is, down here at the jail, not too far from where we're standing right now, 80% of the inmates do not have a high school diploma. Now that just correlates very closely to the fact that we haven't done our job as adults to make sure those young kids, when they were going through school, were excited enough about staying in school to really learn and come out with a diploma that they can get a job. Now the way I deal with that is to make sure that a lot of the courses that we're teaching in our middle school and high school really are exciting, that they are relevant, that when the kids come they say, gosh, that's something I'd really like to learn, and they get excited enough to say, yeah, I want to come back again tomorrow. I want to get back into that course in that classroom and learn more. Now we're going to have to really deal with that because this is a large population of our young people who are just giving up on school and they're dropping out and leaving without the diploma they need or the skills that they have to qualify.